Welcome viewers to the Fly East Africa video blog. My name is Okurut Lazarus and I'm here joined by the founder of Fly East Africa,
Matthias Okolmong.
and here we shall discuss the big stories making headlines in aviation. Let it be headlines and we shall sure be discussing it here. So Matthias, the single African air transportation market has recently been launched. What was it that led up to this very monumental event?
First of all, it was a follow-up of the Yamoussoukro Agreement that was signed in 1999. This was mainly to create an open and free market in aviation in Africa. So where, in a situation where all players, both service providers and airlines, actually are neutral when doing business and conducting business around Africa and in member countries.
This Yamoussoukro agreement that you speak of, this was an agreement between how many countries?
At the time of the discussion in 1999, 44 countries actually signed to it. But it's a shame that at the time of implementation in 2018, January 28th, only 23 countries actually accepted. So that shows that there's something lagging behind, or there's something missing that we have not been told.
Now, the issue of cybersecurity
Yes.
is fast becoming a topical issue in African aviation.
Yeah, it is a very big topic, not just Africa but across the globe. And Aviation Africa, that will be held between 17th to 18th, will actually bring all stakeholders to actually address this and seek solutions to it. The conference will be in Cairo, Egypt.
Now, cybersecurity in aviation, what form does cybersecurity usually take?
All right. Cyber, because aviation as an industry involves a lot of technology and ICT in general. So, like for example, booking systems. Just last year, 2017, 2 airlines were actually got their bookings manipulated. That was JetWest in America, where there are lots of delays caused by that. Companies lose money. So seeking a solution for such a problem is actually very good, and to see that Africa as a continent is actually leading the way, that is very massive.
Of course, there is a follow-up conference to this Aviation Africa conference.
That will be the Aviadev. It will be in Cape Town, South Africa. The previous ones have been held in Kigali, Rwanda. So moving it to South Africa is very big as well, because the main topic has been connectivity. And basing on how Kigali is now connected, I think Cape Town is also going to work on that. I mean, it's going to actually reap big in that as well.
You mentioned connectivity. Of course, very interesting news coming in from Kenya Airways is that I think they're beginning flights to America?
Yes, the JFK Kennedy Airport, JFK. So this flight will actually be, were announced in the first week of January, but the first flight will be on the 28th of October, which will be from Nairobi, the Jomo Kenyatta, to JFK in New York. It's a very good and big opportunity for both Kenya and the USA, because USA is one of the biggest markets, and it's one of the biggest markets when it comes to Kenya, mainly when it comes to tourism and normal business. And it's also going to create a very big link between the east coast of Africa to the east coast of America. So yeah.
So the year is shaping up to be possibly a very good year for Kenya Airways.
Yeah. And to add up to that, they actually launched a booking app that really facilitates bookings. That where when someone is now booking, you actually book. You are booking what you really want, not the normal booking systems where you end up paying for things that you don't really need. So yeah.
So thank you so very much, Mr. Okolmong Matthias, for the time.
You're welcome.
He is again the founder of Fly East Africa.
Yeah.
Until we meet again next time. Thank you. Until we see you next time again.